Welcome to the learning module, Suspension of the Rules. As you discovered in the learning module, 3 readings, the Idaho Constitution requires that the legislature read each bill 3 times, and the readings must be on 3 separate days. The Constitution does allow one important caveat that the legislature uses regularly. The Constitution allows that in case of urgency, the House can vote to dispense with the separate day requirement. In both the House and Senate, when they dispense with this constitutional provision for 3 separate days, they call this suspension of the rules. It's called suspension of the rules because simultaneously while dispensing with the constitutional provision, they also suspend any and all adopted rules that would interfere with the final consideration of a bill outside of the 3-day time period. Neither the House or Senate specify what adopted rules this might include, but that's okay, because all of the rules that could possibly interfere are suspended. This is what the language looks like during a House session for dispensing with the constitutional provision and suspending the rules. Here's the Senate's version. Suspension of the rules occurs more frequently at the end of the session when the members are eager to clear the reading calendars of bills and head home. But suspension of the rules can happen any time during the session on any bill at the discretion of the presiding officer and approval of the body. The legislative insider knows that this can be particularly frustrating when trying to follow bills through the legislative process. During one session in the House, almost 1/5 of the bills were suspended. Suspension of the rules makes for very interesting sessions. Learn to keep a close eye on the bills you are following by viewing the learning module, Tracking Legislation. Now you know how the Idaho legislature uses suspension of the rules. Continue your legislative journey by viewing all of the learning modules in the Legislative Learning Lab.